Boston bombing suspects were not licensed to own the firearms used in several shootouts with police. How'd they get the firearms then? Massachusetts state law allows residents under 21 to have rifles, but only those weapons holding 10 rounds of ammunition or less, and only then if the holder has a police-issued ID card. You mean they didn't follow the rules? And here's the timeline of what we have so far. Postal dogs all over the start and finish lines of the race, while runners are told they're just running a drill. DST National Guard teams all over the race. 2 bombs explode, killing and wounding people. Saudi National detained under guard at hospital. The mainstream media folks blame it Second Amendment advocates, Tea Partiers, anti-taxers, patriots, constitutionalists, conspiracy theorists, and right-wingers. Explosion at JFK Library. Second device found at JFK Library. The Saudi National's roommate speaks about the FBI questioning him. FBI removes items from their apartment. They change their story again and say they don't have a suspect under guard. Then they say they do. Then they say they don't. Then they say they do have a suspect and that they will be arraigned later in the day. FBI plans briefing at 5 p.m. Eastern. Boston courthouse goes on code red, evacuating the building soon after a transport van enters the side entrance with armed officers hanging off the side. Briefing is canceled. The mainstay says Saudi National was never a suspect. Obama meets with the Saudis in an unscheduled meeting. Pictures are released of 2 suspects. Saudi National to be deported for national security purposes. Suspect number 2 is said to be a 9/11 truther, and his brother, suspect number 1, supports Al-Qaeda. Suspects and police exchange fire in the chase while suspects throw bombs out of the window. Suspect number 2 runs over suspect number 1 fleeing from the police. City lockdown ensues. Door-to-door search is on. Father suspect says if the other son is killed, all hell will break loose. Mom says show me the proof saying it's all a setup. Aunt says it's a setup. Suspect number 2, who had been partying at a college party the night before, is trapped in a boat in someone's backyard. He shoots himself but blows the back of his throat out. Mayor said they acted alone, that the bombs are amateur. FBI says no doubt they did not act alone. Sophisticated detonators. Sleeper cell of 12 being sought. 3 other suspects arrested. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth all over the place. Roll over. Sit down. Come eat, stay. All at the same time. This is the world we live in. Terrorism, chaos. Feel the future. What is real and what isn't. Is it any wonder suicide has surpassed car crashes as a leading cause of injury death for Americans? That 1/3 of the country suffers chronic, debilitating stress? This stress renders people susceptible to serious illness, playing a major role in the progression of cancer. 11% of all Americans aged 12 or older are currently taking SSRI antidepressant, plus the 23% of all women in their 40s and 50s now taking antidepressants, plus the tens of millions of users of other types of psychiatric drugs, including 6.4 million American children between the ages of 4 and 17 taking Ritalin or similar psychoactive stimulants. Throw in 28% of American adults with drinking problem, or more than 60 million, plus 28% of Americans who use illegal drugs. How are we looking so far? Just something to think about. I'm ChangeDaChannel, and I'm out.
So you do know where he is?
I'm possibly more or less not definitely rejecting the idea that I undeniably do or do not know where he should probably be. If that indeed wasn't where he isn't.